Hi, thanks for tuning in, and I'm going to talk a little bit about what reflexology is. There are points and areas on the feet which correspond to each other body part, and that by pressing on those points and areas, we produce a health benefit to the corresponding body parts. Reflexology works on the integrated being. So that means that the mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual aspects of the being are really one, and that reflexology acts on that mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual being as one in a completely integrated way. The importance of that is that as we act on, say, the feet with reflexology, we're producing a health benefit which all at once acts on the mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual being. What happens in reflexology is not that we treat a condition or treat a disease. What happens is we energize the natural healing processes of the individual, of the person. And those healing processes, the natural healing processes, are mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual. Using specific hand techniques and specific techniques that are specific to reflexology to press on points and areas on the feet energizes the natural healing processes. And ultimately, the outcome is a happier, healthier you. What happens when a person has a physical ailment and they come to see me as a reflexologist? The reflexology, as it acts on the person, acts on the mental, emotional, physical, and spiritual as an integrated being. And the way that it works on the being is not that it treats a disease or treats a condition. The reflexology and all the theories that I'm familiar with acts on the person by energizing the natural healing processes, or one way that many writers and theorists and reflexologists would say, it's not exactly that it energizes the natural healing processes, but that it gets that in the process of living our lives, which can be stressful. It's a rare person that lives an adult life or even a child's life without stress, without tension, without worries and concerns, without injury. And so those things, stress, worry, concern, injury, can produce blockages of different sorts in the system, meaning the mental, emotional, physical, spiritual system. There can be blockages of different sorts. What should be moving is not moving. That means that we can have different kinds of ways in which the optimal function of the being is impaired. So things that can move are blood, nerve impulses, qi, lymphatic fluid, and presumably thoughts and emotions. I've done thousands of hours of actual hands on the feet reflexology. And what I've seen is that the reflexology can, in a sense, get things moving, but really what it does from my point of view is it just gets it unblocked. The natural process or the natural condition of the human being is health. That's my point of view. And that's how I see it in reflexology. That's how I see it happen. The natural condition is health, radiant health, really. Radiant health, which is physical vitality, but also a person being really interested in their own life, in their own gifts, in their own challenges, in their own pleasures and loves. That's a radiant, happy life. And that's the natural condition. We as human beings diverge from our natural condition when the flow of energy is impaired in some way. And that can be physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, relational, thoughts not moving, qi not moving, any any of the things that can move and should move, if the motion becomes impaired, then there's a subjective reduced function and an apparent reduced health. If you have any questions or interest in this work, if you would like me to discuss some other topic in reflexology or clarify anything that I've discussed here, you can email me at this website, which is Sedona-reflexology.com. So you can, my email address is Thomas, I'm Thomas, and the email address is thomas@sedona-reflexology.com.